Marvel TV, as it was, is still going somewhat strong with a pretty great critical reception for the recent series that released on Hulu, aka MODOK. But with this comes some interesting info. It was Netflix and the characters they hold that held back the series from including multiple characters that they were hoping to use. In a recent interview with IGN, Patton Oswalt, aka MODOK himself, talked a little bit about the series, the approach to it, and what characters they were asking for and what they wanted. And he revealed that when it came to it, they essentially figured, well, if we ask for the best character we can think of, they'll deny us. And then they'll say, well, why don't you use this lesser character over here? And then they started going literally to try to get the best characters that they possibly could that they figured they would get turned down, and Marvel and Disney approved of everything. And then they scratched their heads when Disney, after approving multiple characters, actually tons of characters that they thought they would never get, came back to them and said, okay, so you know how you ask for Stiltman? Yeah, he's off limits. You know how you ask for these other characters that are kind of related to these characters? They're also off limits. And what they revealed was that these characters are contractually part of that Netflix deal and the Defenders line, and they were not allowed to even use them in the scripting stages because they were denied. It was just an outright remove them. You cannot have that at all. And this is one of those things that people bring up when it comes to all the rumors about Daredevil appearing in Spider-Man 3. Unless they bought out the contracts, then they were not allowed to work with these characters, because even at the developmental stage, you're not allowed to use characters you don't own. Even though we now have MODOK and it's coming out, far after the rights have supposedly gone back due to the 2 years from the likes of Daredevil and many other characters, they still were not allowed to work with them. So it'll be interesting to see if this has changed or what happened with some of these characters, if anything, or what the status is going forward. But know that when you watch MODOK, or if you have already, the reason some characters are missing, even though they seem like, hey, maybe that could have worked, is because they had to substitute them with other characters because the Netflix deal has locked those characters away. Unfortunate, I guess, but a necessary sacrifice to get Disney to where they are today. So kind of in their favor.